You know who it is, and you know what time it is. Time to piss off some feminists, trad cucks, and whoever don't want to know the truth. Oh well, let's get started. What is going on, gents? It's RPM here, breaking the curfew and reporting from Mobile Command. As you guys know, my primary channel has a strike on it for, you guessed it, hate speech. Now, when I'm able to re-upload to that channel, I'm going in. Especially in 2021. Oh yeah, old school, cussing up a storm, maniacal laughing, RPM is coming back. And I'm going to take a page out of Undead Chronic's book, Constant Channel Resurrection. So I'm going to make my new channels extremely easy to find. But with that being said, Black Pill Radio sent me another interesting article. Now, this article was published on the 4th of December. Gentlemen, the Stasi Gestapo is now going into full effect. Pasadena volunteers to patrol streets help enforce mask mandate. Now, before I go any further, who do you think they're going to send out to do this? Two groups of people who are least likely to be attacked: women and elderly. Pretty sick, if you ask me. The city of Pasadena will have volunteers walking city streets to ensure people are wearing face coverings. Volunteers will walk major streets around Pasadena to hand out masks to those who don't have them and make sure those who do are wearing them. Pasadena city spokesperson Lisa Derderian told CBS-LA Thursday the Rose Bowl Loop has been an area of concern. Last weekend, code enforcement officers informed 75 runners on the Rose Bowl Loop trail that they needed to wear face coverings. This is something we need to take very seriously. Our numbers are significantly increasing daily. Hospitalizations is going up, and the data shows that we're going to need to shut down more, Derderian said. Oh, they have to keep pumping out the fear. They have to keep the propaganda going. Derderian said about 60 signs reminding people to wear masks were taken down or vandalized this week. Well, peaceful civil disobedience. Meanwhile, a limited stay-at-home order took effect Friday for Pasadena. It prohibits all public and private gatherings and events with people from more than one household, except for faith-based services and protests. Despite the stay-at-home order, Pasadena is the only city in LA County which still allows outdoor dining, although the LA County Public Health Department banned outdoor dining last week. Pasadena is exempt from that order because it has its own health department, which chose not to enforce the ban. On November 16th, the California Department of Public Health approved an expanded order which makes it mandatory for all people statewide to wear face coverings when they are outside of their homes, unless they meet certain exemptions, such as being in a car or actively eating or drinking. The order does not apply to children under the age of 2. Wow. Just wow. You know what? This society, the people, they get what they deserve. So many people are sitting around complaining, oh my God. What are you going to do about it? Well, I don't know, man. I ain't nothing I can do. Okay. Now, I agree with Young Ripper 59, and he talks about massive civil disobedience. Now, am I saying we need to form up the angry mob and start going after people? There may be a time where that comes, because something like this is going to make more people become way more confrontational. Oh yeah, people are going to start snapping out. You know, ironically, I had some Karen try to tell me I need to put up my face gaiter. And I told her, you know what? Walk away. So when she tried to step over my area, I simply pulled out my tactical knife and told her, you're going to have a bad day. All right? You're about to invade my space, and when you do, all bets are off. That woman ran her ass off. That's what it's going to take. It's going to take people finally saying enough is enough. What you want to do with your life is fine, but do not bring that to me. But who do you think they're going to actually send out to try to, quote unquote, enforce these mandates? Two groups of people who are least likely to be attacked: women, elderly. Give them a nice little quote unquote mock-up security suit, make them look official. Yeah. People, this is exactly what we deserve. Why? Because people have gotten too comfortable. While I like the idea of civil disobedience, well, the overwhelming majority of people have been mentally conditioned to be far too comfortable. And speaking of conditioning, I want you guys to take a look at the next slide, which is going to be the conditioned elephant. And it goes on essentially how an elephant from its youth is broken mentally. See, that's what represents the overwhelming majority of people. We are so mentally broken and dependent on the system, even though there are way more people than there are people in charge. It kind of reverts back to the old slavery days, where people always ask, well, why didn't the slaves revolt? There were always more slaves than there were slave masters. Once again, mental conditioning. Anytime people want to end this, we could end it. Men could end it. What's the simplest way that men could end all of this? Simply not reporting to work. That's it. You can't force somebody to go to work. Oh, okay, we're going to do this whole mask mandate thing. Oh, you know what? We're on strike. Don't show up to work and let society really crash. It's the same thing with feminism. All men have to do is simply not show up. Enough men can simply say, you know what? Yeah, we're just going to take a few days off. Y'all ladies want this, y'all got it. Y'all can have it. Y'all can have it. But yeah, the overwhelming majority of people in society have been conditioned to be way too comfortable, which leads to us being one of the fattest planets, fattest countries on the planet. Yeah. So as much as it would be nice to see this, it's not going to happen in my lifetime. So I'm just going to sit back and enjoy the decline. But with that being said, ladies, the power is still metaphorically out. Feminism and all of that fake security that you enjoy from Big Daddy government is going to go out right along with it. That's all I got to say for this one. RPM, I am out.